Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your November reading. So, already November. I've meditated on your energy, and here is what Spirit wanted to talk to you about this month. Here I have the Moon, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Wands. There's like an offer, a new way of doing things, something new that would open up a brand new path for you of the way you do things, you act, or even like a new passion or an opportunity. But there's a lot of mystery around it. The Moon, you don't have all the information there. You can only listen to your intuition, but you also have the white wolf and the black wolf. You also have your fears barking at the Moon. What is this? Yes, I can sense it. It's something you feel inside. But out there, there's no real concrete red arrow telling you it's that way. You have to do it that way. The card after that, I have the Three of Cups. It can have to do with the type of interactions you have with the people around you. It can have to do with your social circle. A new way, and somebody new way of being with them. We'll look at that. And then at the end of the month, Eight of Swords. Clarity comes down. And the Ace of Swords, like the Tower, like the Moon, okay? If you look, okay, you see those little nuggets coming down from the sun behind the Moon? The Ace of Swords has the same ones, like this. This is kind of a download, but because these are made in the shape of the letter Yod in the Hebrew alphabet. Yod, A, Vav, A, the first letter of the name of the divine, also means the finger, pointing, direction, clarity, download. So that's why the Ace of Swords has that glimpse of, oh, I've just understood something from, higher intelligence here that is pointing me into what is reality and what is the truth. Clarity at the end of the month. During the month, you might be stepping a bit, don't know what this is or don't know what that is. The Moon is a quest where we go within until we reach the end, cross the two pillars. That's like a period. We arrive at the sun on the other side, and that's where we get those nuggets, those direction, those downloads. Under the Moon here, I have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is the perfect card for undermining, being undermined by somebody, or undermining our own self, or undermining others. It all depends. It's the same distorted energy of the mental, where one has to win. So if it's your insecure side that wants to win, it's going to tell you everything that you need to hear to feel insecure. Do you see what I mean? So, is it the dark wolf or the light wolf that you will listen to? Here, that kind of new way, I think, is a process to rebalance this energy within yourself. Under that, I have the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles, he brings this new grasp of, it can be, of course, a seed, a project for some of you, but it can also be an information that makes you see this world, this reality, Malkut, Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. No, exactly. A new way to see a reality that is not in the fives. It can be a communication. You receiving a communication that opens up this new avenue for you. Oh, there's a new way I could do things, or think, or actually enjoy this life. Pentacle. Under the Three of Cups, I have the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Like this communication here that makes you look at life differently. Maybe in life, you fought a lot. You had to defend your boundaries, you know, like, oh, no, I don't want to go back down here, but I have to hold my willpower all the time to defend what I have. And what I have is not so great. I've worked a lot, I put a lot of energy, but I'm still in the Seven of Pentacles, where I haven't been able to reap the fruits of my labor. Under the Ace of Swords, I have the King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. For some of you, that offer could be a union, because here in the bottom of the deck I do have the Six of Wands. Here it is, the Six of Wands. So Two of Cups, Six of Wands. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me, but Six of Cups. So, you know, that kind of soul connection. Some of you will meet somebody during this month, or you will have had an offer, and you're kind of not sure if you can take it. You know, when you're insecure or you doubt your value or whatever, you'll undermine yourself when it comes to this. Well, I don't know. Why does he want me? There's full of mystery around that thing. But then you're going to get the clarity of it. And that pentacle, it will be brought. At the beginning, it's a page. Then it's a king. And that's you, that's your masculine side, saying, you know what, that pentacle, I'm going to go for it. If it's not a union, this is rising your vibrations of water and deciding to go for that new path, that new, what was offered there. Somebody saying, you know what, this can exist. And you're going to say, you know what, I'm going to go for it. Now I understand it clearly. There's not that much fog or mystery around it. I got the clarity, and that is going to change the mirrors in my life from now on. Two of Cups, yes, it can be a romantic union, but the Two of Cups, we have it all the time with our neighbor, our family, friends. It's as soon as we have somebody in front of us, the vibration we are offering and what they are offering in return, that's Two of Cups. So let's clarify this for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, you're taking a new path, I think. Okay. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Sagittarius for the month of November. Okay, show me that Page of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Moon. Okay, I have the King of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, but this is the Star. The Star is when we are aligned with our true self, within ourselves, with our soul, with our higher self, with no masks or projections of what we should be or whatever from the ego. It is just the soul, you, Sagittarius, experimenting a human life. There's a download, there's a... When we are aligned with our stars in that moment of total authenticity with ourselves, with the universe, that's a great time to receive a download. To be serendipity, in contact with what we want, what we need. That's why we'll often say, oh, wish fulfilled with the star card, because that's the perfect conditions for it. But here I think it is more something to open you up, and it's an understanding that is coming, and it's been offered to you. So probably you will receive it through conversations, through something you read, something you hear on TV or on YouTube or whatever. But that's going to kind of open up your world to a different way of being, where on that path you could start receiving. Let's look at that Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here for Sagittarius? But you still won't be totally clear of how it's gonna, what shape it's gonna take. And yes, Three of Cups, we're talking about the rising of your emotional vibration, the love for yourself. How do we rise the emotional vibration? Yes, through gratitude, through helping others and all of that, but it's mostly when we are able to crack open our capacity to receive the divine flow. And where does it land? It will land into our heart chakra and our sacral chakra, to our self-love vessel, is how much we can receive. Six of Cups, it's a open heart chakra. Here, this is what I got. The Six of Cups and the Chariot for you. Five of Cups. Now here, the 3 cups are on the floor. This is carrying all the disappointments, the sorrow, the grievings we've had in our life. And looking at that like that is my reality. The download you had showed you a new path. And that new path was about rising. Here the 3 graces and the 3 of Cups are actually rising the cups, rising the vibration towards the divine. And with the Chariot is, if you can see on that card, he has on his forehead the star of the star card. Because he went through that. He got it. And this is what is on his mind, guiding his vision in his movement forward. This is a realignment. I think that this was in your shadow, in your dark sphinx, and you are going to get the clarity. And you see he also has moons on his shoulders. He went through the quest of the moon, the Chariot guy. Now it's on his armor, because what is in the unconscious, in the invisible, he's protected against, because he is aligned with his true self in the universe. So nothing can affect him. He's got the light within. Let's look at that Ace of Swords. And that is going to become very clear for you. I have the 8 of Pentacles. That clarity, there you didn't know how to do it. Here, you're like, yes, I am going to actually invest myself in this. It has to be a decision. And also, some of you will actually clear out some people around you that you're going to see that are maybe reflecting this energy around you. 5 of Swords. But mostly, okay, now I've got the clarity on here. All month I was going like this with my 2 swords. How I used to think and that new way of thinking. And now I am making that decision. Here, let's see that 5 of Swords here for Sagittarius. How did it? All right. 10 of Swords. 9 of Cups. It's all about unprocessed emotions that made you deceive yourself, undermine yourself. Undermining on oneself is like as soon as you have beliefs that are belittling you. Here, you're going to be conscious through that moon quest of the price you paid for having these beliefs about yourself. Let's look at that page of Pentacle. Why is a page of Pentacle here? Ah, Devil. Okay. Six of Sword. Then the Pentacle here is a brand new grasp on your new life. You're going to leave a situation and you're going to plant a seed for you, for your next step, so that it can grow. Six of Sword, the Devil. You're going to leave what was holding you down behind. There's a lot of this month. Maybe the new moon in Libra helped a lot for that. But that kind of consciousness arriving on, oh my God, this is what is holding me back. It's that belief. Now I'm going to leave it behind from 5 to 6 because I got the truth. I got an understanding about it. Six of Swords, this is when we can leave shaky emotional situations, you know, rough around the not just the edges, and move to a calmer other shore, leaving this behind. And what you're leaving behind is what was holding you back, making you believe that this was your reality. And I think you're going to realign your new vision much more on your heart chakra, which the truth in your heart chakra is that you're an amazing person and that the universe loves you unconditionally, and you should love yourself unconditionally. And from there, you're going to rise your vibration and be able to offer that to others and receive of that level also. Seven of Wands. Okay. Here's our Two of Swords again. Page of Wands. That new communication here, hey, you know you could do that like that, or whatever, that opened your mind to a new way of being. Here, Eight of Cups. This is like, yes, this is what I want, and this is where I'm going to go. I'm going to go for that extra level of emotional fulfillment. Now, you might be in ambiguity during the month until this becomes totally clear for you. You're going to be like, yes, I could, but maybe holding the two of them, or catching yourself thinking like you used to think and having to tell yourself, no, 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 I'm not doing this anymore. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, Two of Swords. Disempowering yourself. Undermining, disempowering. Allowing to be disempowered, allowing to be undermined. It's the same thing. Whether we do it to ourselves or somebody else does it, it's the same thing. And that it is that for that you haven't had any fruits, or the fruits that you deserved. Two of Wands. That is going to be ultimately an inner decision of what is your truth. Let's look at that Ace of Pentacles and that King of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. Woo! Well, I guess it's flying off. What do we have? Okay. King of Wands, King of Wands. Two of Cups, Three of Swords. Are other people sources of disappointments and hurts? You know, what's in the cup of the people that you have around you. You might, some of you will get rid of some people. But at the end of the month here, there's a strong willpower of, I want, if you're single, this is, I want this new path where I'm going to connect with somebody that will love me unconditionally because I love myself unconditionally. That will not undermine me and underpower me or trick me or whatever, because I will not do that to myself. Three of Cups. Gonna rise your vibration. Two of Cups. Show me the Two of Cups. My God, it's flying everywhere, isn't it? Okay. Okay. So, Nine of Cups. Judgment. See, we have the rising here. Rising of your Five of Cups. So, all that, you know, that Ten of Swords. There's a lot of Three of Swords, Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords. The sadness and the grieving and the pains you went through will come up. And here, you will not believe that that is your fate because this is who you are. No. You will have had the understanding, the communication, the offering that there is another path where with more self-love, you're going to move past all of this. Knight of Cups. Holding that cup into your hand and moving with it, with your heart filled. Nine of Cups. So you're going to rise from the sadness to inner fulfillment, and that is going to be your next connections. You're going to get out of thinking that, no, Four of Cups here, this is all that was. Here I have the Ace of Wands. And the High Priestess was under. Ace of Wands that has been presented to you. You know, there's a new way of doing things. And you're going to see like the ramifications of the price you paid for your old way of doing things. For your old beliefs. And what it actually cost you. And you're going to make that decision. King of Wands twice with that Ace of Pentacles. This is like, I'm going for that. Because I want a higher quality of connection with the people around me. I want to start attracting people that are actually vibrating in the Six of Cups. And not in the Seven and Five of Swords. And that's going to become clear. All right. So I would say new wave. How can we call this? A new path. Because it is that. You hear about it and then you're going to take it yourself. There you go. New path. So, my beautiful Sagittarius, on this I'm going to wish you a beautiful month of November. If you want a private reading, the description is below. There's an email to write to me. Thank you for watching, commenting, sharing, subscribing, please, to help grow the channel. Thank you for the ones of you that gave donations. It helps more than you know. And on the new moon and full moon, I do a little ceremony to give you back. Apart from that, I'm going to send you all my love and light for this month of November. Keep being beautiful, and there you are. Namaste. See you next month. All right?